What is America really doing off the coast of Venezuela? Well, I'm asking this because on one hand, the US is flexing its military muscles. 7 powerful warships and nearly 4,500 American troops have been moved into the Caribbean right next to Venezuela. Well, Washington calls it anti-drug trafficking mission, a crackdown on the so-called narco-terrorism. But scratch the surface and you'll see a very different story unfolding. Here's the twist, ladies and gentlemen. Even as the US warships circle the Venezuelan water, American oil tankers are quietly bringing Venezuelan crude oil back home. Yes, the same oil that was supposed to be under sanctions. Energy giants Chevron have been given a special license to keep importing from Venezuela, while the White House lectures the rest of the world not to buy a single barrel from Nicolas Maduro. In fact, United States President Mr. Donald Trump has even threatened 25% tariff on countries that dare to purchase the Venezuelan oil. But when it comes to US companies, of course, there seems to be a very convenient exceptions. So, here's a question. Is this really about drug cartels, or is it about oil, the black gold that Venezuela has more of than any other country on the earth? Now, here many experts say that Washington's obsession with Venezuela has little to do with cocaine roots and everything to do with energy reserves and geopolitics. Think back to the Cold War playbook. In the 1980s, the US sent troops to oust Panama, also under the banner of the drug war. Today, critics are drawing the same comparison. Well, they are calling this build-up a cover for possible regime change. So the irony is very hard to miss here. On one hand, America is warning Maduro with guns, ships and threats. On the other hand, it is keeping Venezuela's oil flowing into its own refineries. Now this double game has actually left Washington open to the charges of hypocrisy, shouting about democracy while quietly cutting deals for the oil. And that's why this particular story really matters. It's not about any 4,500 troops or 7 warships. It is about how great powers use military pressure and economic loopholes just to get what they want. For Venezuela, already in deep political and economic crisis, the US presence feels like a sword hanging over their head. For the rest of the world, well, it's a reminder that in global politics, the rules are flexible, but only when Washington decides to bend them.